This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes. He's strong, competitive, aggressive without the ball, but one of the better distributors when he's on it. He usually slots into a deep midfield role, linking up with a wide man.
And he shoots! Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior, Bruno Guimaraes, Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. Real chance hit. Rafinha! Looking for support. His chance for a shot! Cleared without complication. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. And that's aimed into the middle. And that's been repelled. Neymar. Casemiro. And here's Rafinha. Danilo. Now here's the delivery. Real chance! Just too high. Fernandes. De Paul. Messi. Matheus Cunha! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Otamendi. Tagliafico. Nicely intercepted. Casemiro. Played back in. Danilo. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Danilo, it really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Vinicius Junior is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And back to the goalkeeper. Lobbed in behind. Now it's McAllister. McAllister. Might be danger here. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Casemiro attempts a clearance. Neymar. And they can counter here. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Vinicius goes for a shot! He's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
A true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances...
Messi spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gabriel. Casemiro. Casemiro gently done. Rafinha. Neymar. Danilo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rafinha goes short, looks across and plays it in. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Fernandez getting this one clear. They get a throw in. Simeone. Molina. Simeone. Alvarez. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's Neymar! Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played towards the other side. And it's Neymar. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Brazil starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Romero has played it long. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Danilo. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Oh, he's in! Rafinha. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Matheus Cunha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Calmly anticipates. Molina shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior.
Brazil, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Neymar, and he's gone backward here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bruno Guimaraes. De Paul. He's found him in acres of space. A header! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
McAllister. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Otamendi cuts it out. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Danilo. Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read. The danger is averted. Fernandes. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Delivered in. That has been knocked clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Alvarez. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice physical challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Pinged towards the front line. Referee's given a throw. Tagliafico. Molina. Simeone chasing after it. Good offside that time. Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Back into the middle. And it's Neymar. Takes a shot!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neymar played out towards the right wing, serves up across. Otamendi can get it clear. He is just caressing the ball. Simeone do have a chance to counter here. Neymar. Oh, great header! And he's following up. Vinicius Junior. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. And it's Danilo. And he whips in. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly should have gone.
Gets the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That is a brilliant interception. Molina gets rid without sophistication. Simeone. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Simeone aim forwards. Simeone's cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, good spread. Neymar. He is through here. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Tagliafico, who played through for the wide man. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Simeone. McAllister. Nice looking ball. No question, that's a foul. It's Molina. Fernandez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Has crossed in. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Messi spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Danilo. Alvarez. De Paul. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. And he's managed to get free. Now it's... There's the shot! And that was very necessary. Neymar wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Matheus Cunha. Now it's Rafinha. And he's picked out the run. And the finish! Goal! Brazil! The breakthrough strike!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And here's McAllister. Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. And it's Danilo. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now that's well seen too. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Paul. Otamendi. Fernandez. Otamendi. Oh, good-looking ball. Molina. Now he's got space here. That's Simeone. Simeone. Gabriel. Casemiro. Neymar. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Simeone. Bruno Guimaraes with a definite foul there. Simeone. Lovely bit of skill. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Alvarez. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. De Paul forwards and with intent. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha. Neymar. He's found a way through. Molina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, nice interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Matches Cunha. Now who's going to be first to this? Let's cut it out. Messi. Casemiro. Alvarez gets a foot in here. Matches Cunha. Matches Cunha! Martinez. Could be danger here. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Fernandez shifted upfield. De Paul. Romero. Argentina. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. De Paul. And it's McAllister. Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Gets it away. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Neymar. Casemiro gently done. That has been knocked clear. And they've got a throw. Marquinhos. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Played out to the right. Plays it across. McAllister attempts a clearance. Danilo crossed in once more. Romero with the clearance. Matches Cunha. Rafinha. Danilo gets a cross in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Romero gets good distance on it. Danilo has found the net here, of course.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Molina. Now it's Mathias Cunha. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's hoisted clear. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Casemiro. Cleared away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha with the short one. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Alvarez. Marquinhos, no, again there's no way through. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gabriel, Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Danilo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Messi. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rafinha has created 1 goal already. The Paul does really well there, strong defending. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Romero forwards and with intent, and it's been given away. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Good ball, good take. Clears it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the 1 goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. No, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Tagliafico did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Alvarez. Casemiro. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Takes a shot. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Great work on the overlap. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's the chance to counter. Rafinha. Neymar. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Danilo shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. What a throw in. That's a throw. Simeone. De Paul. Tagliafico. Romero. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. Alvarez. Alvarez played out to the left flank. And here's Alvarez. And here's Messi. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Messi! Neymar gets it clear. And it's Messi. Fernandez. Messi. Fernandez. Superb goalkeeping.
Fernandez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? McAllister. Clipped into space. Bruno Guimaraes getting this one clear. Molina looking to get on the end of this. Gabriel played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. De Paul. Messi. Tagliafico. De Paul shifted upfield. Casemiro. Rafinha. Marquinhos gently done. McAllister. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. Tagliafico. In it comes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Marquinhos, long ball upfield. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Paul. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Tagliafico. Otamendi, it's a sharp pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And here's Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Danilo with the cross. And that's been well dealt with. Messi. McAllister. Tagliafico. Aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. That has been knocked clear. Casemiro. Danilo. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Fernandez tries to clear. De Paul. Messi. Otamendi. De Paul goes forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mathias Cunha. And he welcomes it in. And the shot's on. Vinicius Junior! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Proves too strong. Fernandez. Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And it's Neymar. Mathias Cunha. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Mathias Cunha simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Always onto this, and the flag has stayed down. So who's he picking out? He's in! Decent chance! Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. Danilo. Marquinhos. Gabriel forwards and with intent. And it's Neymar. Neymar tries to dink it through. Tagliafico. McAllister. Gabriel, gently done. Rafinha. Danilo. Great chance! Argentina are making a change now. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Rafinha is fouled. And it's Guimaraes. Casemiro. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish. Brazil find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's McAllister. And here's Lautaro. Tries a shot!
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Marquinhos. Danilo is onto it in a flash. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's going to be disappointed with that. De Paul. Romero. Fernandez. Romero. Otamendi. Out to the right. Messi. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar. Danilo. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the air. Oh, smashing header! Final touch was poor. Otamendi. Otamendi shifted upfield. Messi spread out to the left. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's McAllister. And that has been clubbed away. Ball is over the line. De Paul. Messi. Played out wide. De Paul. Just about up to 75 minutes. Fernandez. De Paul. And here's McAllister. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Neymar. Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Rafinha. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cunha. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Done delicately. Great position here. Big chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tagliafico. Chance, surely! Vinicius Junior. Cunha moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's McAllister. Fernandez. Messi. Simeone. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's played forward. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, they could be caught out here. Simeone did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fernandez. Simeone, aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, great play! Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! He's put his foot right through that one.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Romero, gently done. Simeone. Martinez. Played out to the right. Molina's cross. And out it comes again. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Crossed into the middle. Name. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Molina.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Now he's off and running. Martinez. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Gabriel can get it clear. Casemiro. Rafinha. Out to the right. Gonzalez. That has been cut short. Rafinha. That'll be a throw. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nice interception, well timed. Simeone have it back and can go again. The final 5 minutes. Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Now it's great chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Climbs up big! And he's hitting too high. Argentina making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
De Paul. Gonzalez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Gonzalez. De Paul. Bruno Guimaraes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bruno Guimaraes. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Romero forwards and with intent. Alex Molina. Molina making good progress on the right-hand side. Succumbs to the pressure. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Messi. Fernandes. And here's Messi. Messi played out towards the right wing. De Paul. Medina. And here's Gonzalez. Defending of the desperate variety. Shoots! And he hits the net!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Argentina grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That's the throw. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Medina picks it up now. De Paul. Argentina have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bruno Guimaraes attempts a clearance. Martinez. Fernandes. Martinez. That's a throw. Messi, oh, good spread. Martinez. Montiel. Hit into the middle. And that's it. Argentina cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.